I like to look in the mirror every morning. When the veins start popping out.
It's addictive.
Yeah.
28 kilos in
36 weeks.
Everybody expects you to be doing more cardio than what you're doing. How much cardio did you do to lose 28 kilos?
All I do is 10 minutes cardio a day.
Here we are filming at MPT HQ, my personal gym. Joined today by MPT Rebuild Success client and special guest, Chris Hawes. Mr. Hawes, welcome from Sydney this morning. You flew in?
Yep, nice to be here.
Amazing. So we're going to train back and traps today, and we're going to have a chat about how you've lost 28 kilos in
36 weeks.
36 weeks, 9 months.
Yep.
Incredible. So you were saying before, this is the lightest you've been in your adult life, I think?
Yeah, since about 15, nearly about 40 years. Yeah.
Wow. So what did you weigh in this morning?
Weighed in this morning at 73 flat.
73 flat.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was your starting weight with us?
101.
101.
Yeah.
So yeah, 28 kilos.
28 kilos flat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what was your first 12-week? Because we obviously have an intro offer, you know, lose 10 kilos in your first 100 days or you won't pay. What was your first result?
I think the first 12 weeks was about 10 kilos.
You did 10?
Yeah, about 10 kilos roughly, yeah. And then it sort of slowly progressed every 12 weeks after that. Then the last few weeks it's like dormant, but now it's just got smashed it again.
Well, it's just detailing is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Cool. And how old are you, man?
55.
55 years young.
Yeah.
You wouldn't pick it with the hat on and the glasses and the tan.
55 and probably saved 20 years out of my life.
You were saying earlier that your cholesterol was basically half, hasn't it?
Yeah,
What was your blood pressure?
Cholesterol has gone from 8.6 down to 4.2.
Amazing.
And blood pressure tablets have gone from 5.5 milligrams blood pressure tablets down to no blood pressure tablets.
So off blood pressure completely?
Off blood pressure
wow,
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
I was saying before, mate, respectfully, you're the oldest person I've filmed with.
Thank you.
It's exciting, man. I mean, you know, I'm 38. A lot of our clients are somewhere between 35 and 50 usually. You obviously saw the ad and thought, fuck it, I can do it. My best years aren't gone. And now you're literally the oldest you've ever been and you're probably in the best shape of your life.
Yeah, we're in the best shape, yeah. I just had something I had to do, you know, just give myself a more sustainable life, you know. And when you're getting old, you just don't want to be old, you know. You want to be active, youthful, and have your own business. You need to be active as well.
Yeah. Awesome. Good. Chest up to meet it. Money. Save it. All right. So, mate, obviously you look fantastic. You've lost 28 kilos. You're in the best shape of your life. What are some of the results outside of just the scale and how you look that you've received by doing the rebuild?
I get like compliments, you know, of how good I look. I think you've seen the post I put up the other day where someone said, "Person, what's wrong with you? Are you sick or something?" You know, like. This is not the Chris that we've known for 8 to 10 years.
Yep.
And it's good to have a support crew behind you as well. You know, my family's on board. You know, they see it rub off, they want to sort of jump on board, or they're on above what I do. You know, they self-promote you. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you're essentially providing a good example for people in your network.
Never too old. Yeah, never too late to be. Never too old to do anything. Mate.
Yeah.
You know? And I do physical. I've got physical business, so I'm up and down ladders, up and down stairs all day. I can't be carrying 27 kilos around.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that, like putting on a 28 kilo backpack.
Well, I put on pick up a 20 kilo plate, and I think, fuck, I used to carry this every day.
Yeah. So what's your business?
I build cat enclosures, custom cat enclosures.
There you go. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Jeez, don't tell my missus that. She'll want one for our cat.
I'll build one, mate.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so would you say that you're more efficient at work?
Yeah, energy levels 100%. Okay. Yeah, sleep better. I was diagnosed with severe sleep apnea last year as well.
Right.
That's gone now.
That's gone.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I was sleeping better.
Okay.
You know, give up the grog. You know, just the little things in life. And it makes life sustainable, and your mindset just changes 100%.
Doesn't it? Yeah. And even something I talk about is mental clarity.
Yep.
Like when you're not drinking and when you're on point and you're exercising, giving the body what it needs, not only a caloric deficit, but the foods that it needs, the steak, the kiwi, the juices, the super grains, all the non-negotiables we talk about, you just feel young again, don't you?
Yeah,
you feel like you've got clarity of mind.
You wake up in the morning, it's bang, 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 bang. You do this before I walk out the door. You know, it's done.
Yeah.
You know? You don't think about nothing. You know,
Yeah.
You get up and do it. You do your meal prep for the week. It's done. You know, You're not thinking about nothing. You know, you're driving on the road. You don't look for that comfort food.
Yeah.
The servo comfort food. You know.
Yeah.
They're non-negotiable. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, man, when all that's taken care of, you've got extra bandwidth to be able to run your business more efficiently, to be more present at home, to be a better partner. and just to be a better man in general.
Yeah, it's a snowball effect. Just everything just rolls on, and it just makes life a lot easier, you know. And you become a better role model for everyone around you as well.
I agree.
Yeah, very happy I signed up. Yeah.
Amazing. And what were you saying before when we were doing our 10 minutes of cardio? Everybody expects you to be doing more cardio than what you're doing. How much cardio did you do to lose 28 kilos?
All I do is 10 minutes cardio a day, 5 times a week. That's it. You know?
Which is your warm up for your workout.
Warm up before I start.
And that's
training.
it.
That's it.
No step counts. No.
I'm lucky. I do walk a lot.
Well, you got a physical job, yeah.
Yeah. So, but cardio wise in this program, 10 minutes a day. Zip. That's it.
Amazing.
And then smash your weights.
Hitting weights properly.
Yeah.
Good.
Many reps later.
4 kilos more than his body weight here. Beautiful. Chest up. You're crunching your abs to the bottom. Keep your chest up. My man.
Many reps later.
Nice. I just got done with our 2 working sets on underhand pull downs. Great fucking job.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to weighted wide grip chins. So probably the first time you've ever done
weighted ones, yes.
a weight, but we're peaking for today. Quick question in between sets, mate, before we start. So you were 54 when you first saw my ad?
Yep.
What was going on through your mind when you saw that? You obviously saw there's younger guys than yourself who are in here building muscle, losing fat, rebuilding. What was going through your mind
I was
to say?
looking at it and I was, you know, that's I think I reached out to you first and asked the questions, and I think you put me on to Joe, son.
Yep.
I wanted something that was going to get me results and help get me accountable for what I was doing. I like the weekly check-in because you're accountable for your results. Everything you do, you're not skeptical. Like, there's online everywhere.
Yeah.
But you see the results. Well, this bloke's produced the results. He's local, you know. You can speak to him.
He's an Aussie.
Yeah. You know, he's more contactable. And the way you set up the apps and all that, everything's reachable. You know, you've got a question, you ask the question. It's just, it sells itself. Your business sells itself. Yeah.
Awesome. This result that you got, like the shape you're in today, did you expect to get there, or were you just trying to lose 10 kilos and suss it all out?
If I lose 10, 12 kilos, I'd be happy. Then the training bug hit, then I think I didn't have a set weight. I was just to lose the 10 kilos, whatever come off.
Yep.
And I just wanted to keep control of what I've lost, you know?
Yeah.
And just have a completely different rebuild mindset and everything.
Good.
Yeah. And that's what this program offers. It's not just a weight, it's a rebuild.
Yeah. So did you have like this image in mind, and that was what you were driving towards, or you just wanted to keep going because you liked how you felt?
Yeah, I like how I felt. I like to look in the mirror every morning.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And when the leanness and when the veins start popping out,
yes.
I'm thinking, fuck, this is good.
Mate, it's addictive.
Yeah.
And it's much better than everything else that's addictive out there these days, right?
Yeah.
Alcohol, gambling, porn, nicotine, caffeine, it's all addictive.
Yeah.
This is the healthiest addiction you can have.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know, when you start seeing everything in your veins and everything, this is good. I love this.
Yeah.
It's a good look, you know?
Yeah, amazing.
It's a good image. And being a business owner, you represent your business.
100%.
If you look good, your business is going to look good.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. So have you noticed that? Have you, like, going out and doing quotes and things like that? People have just treated you with a bit more respect because you're in shape, or?
Probably, yeah. I think so. We're on a pretty strict shit, you know? We're clean cars, clean uniforms, business, curbside appearance.
Yep.
You know, we're on a job, clean car. If you show up and see our car, you got no respect in your car. What respect are you going to have in my house?
Yeah, love it.
That's how I look at it. Yeah?
And now you've taken that another level by producing a world-class physique as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it helps. Yeah,
amazing.
And everything. Yeah,
very cool.
Yeah, it rubs off on everyone. So.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, first set of weighted chins.
Done, completed.
Good stuff, man. There was 6 good reps in there at least, I reckon. So do you want to tell the viewers at home, obviously, again, you've lost 28 kilos in 9 months. You're looking incredible for any age, let alone, you know, your mid-50s. What does a typical day look like for you as someone that has kids, you run a business, and, you know, gym and getting in shape is not your only priority?
Usually most mornings I'm awake at 5 o'clock in the morning, so
Wow.
straight away I get up, have my greens, my cranberry juice, my half a lemon, my hydrate, straight away. Then
This is your electrolytes, right?
electrolytes, yep. Then I usually make a smoothie. It's oats, blueberries, pineapple, and protein powder. Then
Bit of yogurt too.
bit of yogurt as well. Some time to time. That's breakfast around 8 o'clock or something. You know, I usually mix it up and take it to work with me. Mid-morning snack, I was just have a protein shake. Lunch, it's usually 200 grams of chicken in a wrap time to time, or just salad, any amount of salad, greens, cucumber, carrots. You know, gotta have your carrot a day. Then I usually home or straight to the gym after work, which is around 3-4 o'clock. It's pre-workout, which is sear, pump, burn. Yep. And then it's train for an hour and 10 minutes at the most. That's all we train in this program. So no 2-hour training programs. Then it's a kiwi fruit, and then a protein shake straight after training.
Okay.
Then it's dinner. It's 200 grams of steak and green veggies as much as you like. I'm eating average probably 500 grams of broccoli a day.
Wow.
Before it was a yoga at night as well.
As like a before bed snack.
Before bed snack.
Yep.
If you get, then it's hard and Z's before I go to bed. And get my 6 to 8 hours sleep a night and roll on to the next day.
Next day.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I think at one point we had potatoes in there.
Yeah, potatoes, yeah.
And we had some eggs in there at one point as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things have to be stripped away just to get that last layer of fat off. And I believe you kind of, with your co-coach and with me when we set up the meal plan, chose protein shakes out of convenience.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot easier to have a couple of shakes with some fruit throughout the day as opposed to trying to pull over and eat a Tupperware container of beef mince or turkey mince or more chicken breast. We went with the chicken wrap like we do with a lot of clients because it's easy for you to have just 15 minutes.
And I sort of eat on the run most days. So
exactly.
It's just easy, you know. Have the fridge in the car, and I'll go to the fridge and I'll just sit down, smash lunch down.
Yep.
Or have a protein shake.
Yep. I think
everything's pre-made, pre-planned for the day though.
Yeah. Amazing. So it's high protein, a lot of whole foods in there.
Yep.
You got a lot of fruits, yogurt, you got your steak, you got your chicken, you got your potatoes, veggies, etc. And a couple of snacks to kind of
and you're not hungry, you know. Yeah.
Amazing.
When you can fill up on green veggies, and which is great. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So let's talk a bit about the supplements. We might go through your morning stuff. So one of the non-negotiables in my program, which is what I've been doing myself since 2013, which is 13 years now, is a super green sup.
Yep.
Which is spirulina, wheatgrass, chlorella, CoQ10 enzyme, all the goodies. It's basically an insurance policy. So that goes in 500 ml of water with cranberry juice and electrolyte powder. That's got taurine, sodium, magnesium, chlorine, all the good electrolytes. And you're doing half a lemon as well to balance your pH.
Yep.
So that's the first lot of supplements you've got. Your pre-workout stack is pretty intense. You've got a fat burner. It's also a bit of a mood enhancer, core burn. You've got a pump, non-stim pump product, which has citrulline malate, beta-alanine, pico-2 mushroom extract, and some nootropics. And then you've got Sear as well, which is a non-stim fat burner that actually helps burn away the brown fat around the stomach. And then before bed, you've got Core Hard, which is a hormone optimizer, anti-cortisol, anti-estrogen. And then you've got Core Z's as well, which is a sleeping supplement that we give to guys where sleep is not natural to them.
Yeah.
So you mentioned before that you were diagnosed
sleep apnea. Yeah.
Sleep apnea.
Yeah.
So the Core Z's have helped you a lot.
Yeah, it helped me a lot. Yeah. I was diagnosed to a stage where I was supposed to notify the RTA.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
but now
I've just cut there.
Now you sleep fine.
Yep, so I didn't even go for the final test. I had the initial test and they said you've got to go and notify the RTA.
Yep.
Because it's that severe, especially if you do a lot of driving.
That's insane.
Now it's nothing.
It's amazing what can be fixed though when you supplement properly and look after yourself.
Supplement properly, you look after your health. Health's number one priority in life, you know?
100%. Yeah.
If you're not 100%, the family, the business, nothing else is 100%.
Yeah. And the link for these supplements, you can get them from me. I'm one of the only distributors in Australia that sells the Core brand. I trained with Doug Miller, the owner, 6 weeks ago now in America. Insane guy, best natty physique in the world. Creates these products for himself and then sells them onto the market. The Core Z's, just if you're wondering the sleep product that we get in, it's got magnesium, it's got zinc, it's got GABA, which is a neurotransmitter. A lot of naturopaths give GABA to people that have an anxious mind.
Yep.
Anxiety, depression, it's really good for mood. It's got melatonin in it as well, which is typically prescription here in Australia.
Yep.
This comes in a 5 milligram dose. And it's just all put in together in clinical dose. It's one scoop, it tastes quite nice. And you have it 30 minutes before bed. And we've probably got 50 to 100 clients on it at the moment. And they all report. Like you bought 2 recently because we're out of stock. We're having stock issues constantly because it's out the shelf, and then TGA try and stop it at the border. It's a fucking nightmare. So that's the sleep product. Just if you guys are wondering, that Chris and a lot of our clients are using that help turn their sleep around.
Yeah, I've only just jumped on then probably for the last 8 weeks.
Last 8 weeks,
sleep product, and it's just helped them amazingly. Yeah.
And my saying inside the group with our rebuild clients is that sleep is king of the jungle.
Yeah.
You know, it's literally like, it's the holy grail. If you can't sleep, everything else doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You could be on great supplements, you could be in a calorie deficit, you can be training, your body won't recover, your cortisol won't reset, your hormones have no choice but to plummet, especially at your age. So if you're not sleeping, you're just pretending really. So it's amazing that you've put it all together, and like you look great for your age, man. You know, the camera guy's like, what, 55, are you serious?
Yeah.
And even me, I thought you were in your 40s. And then I looked at your birth date, this morning on the training app before you come here, and it said 1970. I was like, what? This guy's in his 50s. That's
Got his
insane.
wheelchair coming up. Yeah,
Well, not now, man, because you're looking after yourself.
Yeah, look after yourself. The key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything runs smoothly after that. Yeah.
Great job,
You're
man.
not in good health. You got nothing. Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean, health is wealth, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The more times I get in here with business owners, I'm a business owner too, go figure. It's like health is the real wealth.
Yeah.
You know, you'll spend your life making money, get to the end of it, you've got no health, and then you'll spend all the money you've made or your whole life trying to fix your fucking health.
Yeah.
You know, look after it on the way, prioritise it on the way. Don't wait until it's taken away from you.
Well, they say you come with nothing, you go with nothing. Make the most of it where you've got it.
Exactly. Yeah, health needs to be the number one fucking priority. You know, not spending money on cars and boats and holiday houses and all that shit. If your health's in the toilet, there's no point. You can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So the key with this is to keep the elbow low
Yep.
and isolate the lat. We don't want to pull with the arm. We want to stretch the lat here. Oh, and then contract with the lat.
Many reps later.
So just got done with our single arm cable row. Good job, never done them before.
No.
How'd that feel?
Yeah, great. Yeah, good isolation on per arm.
So quick question, man. If you didn't do the rebuild, where do you think you'd be today?
Probably fat, overweight, alcoholic.
So about like 90% of Australian men your age.
Yeah.
Probably more, 95%. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll put my hand up. I was a heavy drinker.
Yeah, wow.
I spend $200 a week on alcohol, without hesitation, mate. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Solves your problems, but doesn't solve your problems.
Yeah, it's a nice band-aid, isn't it? But
Yeah, it doesn't fix your problems. The problem's still there in the morning when you wake up.
yeah. Okay, so what was it for you? Because we have a lot of guys that get great results like you. And I always tell clients the best result, the fastest path from point A, where you start, to point B, getting here at 10%, YouTube, filming with the coach, podcast. The fastest path from there to there is no alcohol. There's no argument.
No.
Some guys accept that, like yourself, like Paul Mallon, like Aaron Rossi, like Aaron Marbus, like a lot of these guys that I filmed with this year, they accept that and they go, fair enough, let's give it a crack, let's do it. Other guys fight me tooth and fucking nail about it. Oh, come on, mate, you got to have a drink. Like, what are you talking about? What was it about you and what was going on with your life, your timing, your mind, where you were at that said, you're righto, let me trust these guys, let me do the process, let me quit alcohol and let me give it my best.
Compliance is a science, all right? Is our motto here, more or less. You're not going to spend the money to do the program and piss it up against the wall the next day. If you want results, you want to lose the weight, you want to see the result after 12 weeks. If you don't drink for 12 weeks, don't drink for 12 weeks. Simple as that. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And your mindset just completely changes. And the longer you go about it,
Better you feel.
better you feel. And
Funny that.
it just makes it 100% easier. Train 5 days a week and drinking on the weekends, or drinking 5 nights a week as well on top of it, because you're just wasting your money.
Agreed.
Both ways.
Well, it's often a transfer. It's like, hey, stop spending hundreds of dollars a week on piss and actually spend it on a fucking coach that can change your life.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Attack the root cause of what's going on. Stop blinding it with alcohol, literally.
Yeah. And when you have the right people around you to support you, it helps you as well.
It does, yeah.
I was at a wedding last week. I knew I was going. Pre-planned my meal.
Yes.
And
Didn't drink at a wedding. What?
Didn't drink at a wedding, no. And I no cakes, no entree.
How un-Australian of you.
Oh well, it is what it is. 12 months ago, I woke up, I couldn't remember getting home. All right, so
there
at a
you
wedding.
go.
So to wake up the next day for 100% and remembering the whole night makes a big fucking difference in your life.
Well, that's it. I think sometimes it takes everyone different age or different time in their life to realise enough's enough.
Yeah.
And you're pissing your life away, really, at the end of the day. There was a reaction video that I reacted to from Lance Armstrong saying, nowhere in the history of humanity has anybody ever quit drinking and said they regretted it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's hard to do, but the result is 10x worth what you expect it is.
Yeah.
So was it hard for you to quit the piss, or was it pretty easy because you saw the result? And
I saw the results. I could see the results. And I just knuckle down. Don't get me wrong. You get that crave. You think, is it worth it?
Yeah, and that's what I always say too. Like the juice has to be worth the squeeze, meaning that the result has to be worth the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Not drinking at a wedding, not having a beer to wash down a shit day, or not having a beer to celebrate, and not going back to those kind of temptations and cravings. The results that you're getting from something that you're dedicated to has to be worth the sacrifice. And I think for you, rocking up today, seeing how you look in the mirror on the chin-ups, like when I filmed you before, you were like, fuck, is that me?
Yeah, and I'll see the results, and it just make you a better person. I don't want to go back to the old Chris no more. I'll work my ass off here for 9 months, and I'll keep working, and just keep rolling forward now. Don't get me wrong, you might be able to have a drink,
Oh, you can, of course.
But it's in moderation at the right time. It's not every day of the week, 7 days a week, and it's not a bowl of wine every night. Right?
Well, that's it, man. Like to have the balance that most blokes want, to be able to have some drinks on the weekends or once a month to celebrate, you've got to live a period of time unbalanced, out of balance, where you're dedicated, you're trusting the process, and you're rebuilding your metabolism, you're putting on muscle, you're doing all the right things that you've done to then be able to earn the balance.
Yep.
I can have a drink every weekend and still look like this. I can do that, but I haven't spent the last 15 years getting my body fat 30 kilos over where it should be, like most blokes do. So it's just understanding that. It's understanding we're not saying don't drink ever again, but let's get you rebuilt first. Let's fix your metabolism. Let's attack the root cause. Let's get all the other stuff going, fixing the sleep, the blood pressure meds, etc.
Mental health.
And then add it back in. And you know, it's so much better when you add it back in when you haven't done it for a while. Because instead of needing 12 beers, you need to have 3 and you're fucked.
You have one, honestly, you lose the taste of it. You don't crave that thing anymore.
So would you say, you know, the 9 months that you've done alcohol-free, would you say it was worth it?
100%. Yeah. No, it's worth it 100%. Wouldn't ask for any other way. Yeah.
So we've got done with single arm cable rows. We're going to move over here to a incline chest supported dumbbell row. Before we do, mate, what were you doing wrong for years that you didn't realise until you did a full rebuild with us?
Not staying compliant, things, done different online programs, trained different people over the time, then I fell off the wayside,
Yep.
Life got busy, didn't prioritise myself, then I was looking for excuses. Now it's just complete mindset rechange, and it's rebuild, and I prioritise myself. I'm number one,
Gotcha.
Everyone else comes second to me now,
Yep. So do you think maybe it was potentially the holistic approach that we have, where it's like hydration in the morning, it's proper nutrition, it's the right training, it's looking after your sleep, staying accountable each week? I feel like we are probably, without speaking out of tongue here, the only group that get it from an all-in-one, this is everything you need to do to get the fastest result.
Yeah, this community, or group, whatever you want to call it, it's good. And having that school app is good, because it helps other blokes keep compliant as well.
Yeah.
You can always check in with other blokes, always talk to other blokes, give advice or lend a hand or answer a question for someone. You've got that someone reach out. If you want to post your results, everyone can see your results,
Yep.
And there's all good comradeship. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, camaraderie. For
camaraderie.
sure.
There's nothing's negative about it.
Yep.
Everyone's got everyone's back because we're all. I don't know how many blokes you got on board, but we're all here for the same reason.
Yeah, and everybody's got the same obstacles, the same self-sabotage techniques, like behaviours. Everyone's got the same busy life outside of the rebuild, but that's what you guys have in common, is you walk in the same walk.
Walking the same walk, We're all travelling the same path. We're all signed up for the same reason. Family reasons. Seen someone the other day said got a newborn. Now he's having a newborn. If you're not around to look after the newborn,
good call.
So it's a good community, and from thing, day one to from AM to PM. You got a question, you answer it, it's there, You're not sure, you ask someone, or you always reach out to your coach. Your coach is not online once a week, If you want to send me a message, send me a message.
6 days a week,
Whenever, and they'll get back to you eventually, So you're not isolated, it's I can't fault this program. I speak very highly of it, and I recommend it to anyone who's thinking about, anyone that's on the line or on the fence thinking about jumping on board. I can just do it, I know you're not paying me to say that, but but it is. It's true. He who thinks misses out.
Well, I mean, the proof's in the pudding, man. You're the 30th person I've filmed with in person that's rebuilt. Like I said, you're the oldest. Actually, at 55, you hold the record.
Yeah, come on with your folks. Come after me.
Exactly. Yeah, he wants to hold that. He wants to hold that pedestal now. Yeah, very cool. Let's go. Pinch my finger. Perfect. So before the camera started rolling, Chris actually had a problem with activating here. But now, as you can see, we've done a bit of work to get him to pinch his shoulder blades together. That's fantastic, man. And this will just help him stand upright and keep his shoulders in a good position so he can continue to work into his 60s and 70s if that's what he wants to do. This is very good, man. That's great.
Many reps later.
All right, so this got done with our chest supported rows. That's amazing. Your rhomboids weren't even working before, and now you're literally doing it perfect, which is incredible rapid fucking progress. Well done. We're moving over now to MPT favourite, barbell shrugs. So straight up, straight down. You can't fuck that one up, mate. Nice and easy. Last question, mate. What would your partner, kids, and employees say about you today versus you 28 kilos ago, sleep deprived, probably stressed off your head, needing 6 to 12 beers a week to just get through your week?
I think they're pretty well on board, the sport, At first when I lost like 10 kilos, my mum said, you lost too much weight, you don't lose any more.
Mums always say that.
Yeah,
always.
Don't lose any more, you just feel 100% better, and it's not about the weight loss, it's just about the rebuild, It's more the rebuild. I didn't care if I lost 15 kilos and maintain size, but I've lost everything. Body's 100% leaner. So
athletic, strong, more mobile.
I feel stronger, even though I'm stripped down to like 28 kilos, but that's great, Everyone supports you, So that's the biggest thing. If you've got the right crew, the right family behind you, if you're not in the right corner, you're not going to win the fight. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I like that. Yep. All right, and final words, mate. What would you say to somebody who potentially thinks it's too late? They're too old to rebuild. Their time has passed.
It's never too late. You know, I signed up when I was 54. I'm 55 now, and I've just signed up for another 3 months. That'll give us 12 months in this program. It's never too late. You know, it's too late when you're dead. Do it while you can. You'll be surprised at the results you get. It's commitment, mindset, and everything. You commit yourself, the results will follow. You know, don't commit yourself, and nothing's going to happen.
You've done incredible, man. 28 kilos at any age is insane. You know, let alone in your mid-50s with a business, multiple kids under the belt. Incredible. And it wouldn't be an MPT YouTube case study without me saying this. You're the oldest you've ever been, and you're in the best shape you've ever been in your life.
100% guaranteed.
Which just shows you guys that you can do it in your 30s, you can do it in your 40s, you can do it in your 50s, you can do it in your 60s. I challenge anyone who's listening to this in their 60s who think they can rebuild. Let's do it.
Mate, if you're in your 60s,
we can do it.
You're still agile, you can do it. Your agility will come back
Exactly.
once you lose the weight and loosen yourself up.
Yeah.
Now, you'd be surprised when you lose 10, 15, 20 kilos, you chase the next goal, you know?
Yeah. And it's amazing what your body will do when you look after your body.
Yeah.
When you sleep properly, eat the right foods, you do healthy resistance training, put your body under healthy stress, which is lifting weights in a controlled way, and you focus on the basics, hydration, sleep, stress, all the micronutrients, all the foods, you probably feel better than you felt in your entire life.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. I've always been an active sort of person, you know, played a lot of sports. Was a butcher by trade, so I was always lifting heavy, you know.
Always physical.
Always physical work. It's never too late to sign up, you know.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Amazing. Congrats, mate.
Thank you.
Well
Much
done. Very
appreciate it.
impressive.
Yeah, good.
Let's do it.
Many reps later.